Hello friends, and welcome to our yoga for digestion today. We're going to begin at the base of our mat in a kneeling posture so that our hips are down on our heels. Take the arms out in front of you, interlacing the fingers and pushing the palms so that they face away from the body. On our inhale, we're going to lift our arms up towards the sky and stretch through the chest. Exhale, lower the arms down. Inhale, lift the arms to the sky. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up, stretch through the chest. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Just detoxifying the upper body. Release the hands and take the arms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, begin to fold down into our child's pose, reaching our arms out in front of us, allowing the belly to come down onto the thighs. Chest and heart melts down towards the mat, forehead is on the mat. Just close your eyes here and begin to center yourself, shutting out the world around you and just coming into your present moment. Come into yourself. It's just you and me in this practice today. So just relax and forget about everything that's worrying you. Allow the body to gently rock from side to side. Feel that release through the lower back. Now when you're ready, we're just going to lift up into our tabletop position, rounding through the back. Inhale. Exhale, drop the belly down and push back into our child's pose. Let's do that 4 more times. Inhale, round through the spine, lift up to tabletop. Exhale, drop the belly down and round back into child's pose. Inhale, round up, tabletop position. Exhale, drop back down to our heels. Inhale, round up. Exhale, drop down. Inhale, round through the body. Exhale, drop the belly down and come back into our child's pose position. Take a nice big breath here in through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, rise to tabletop. When you're ready, we're going to inhale and take the right arm to the sky. Exhale, thread that arm underneath the left, taking the right side of the cheek down to the mat. Looking through that left arm. Right tricep, right shoulder resting on the mat, taking our thread the needle. Keeping the hips nice and square, stretching through the belly button, twisting out the spine. Take a few moments here to take a few deep breaths and really feel the relaxation and detoxification that comes with this pose. On your next inhale, lift up back into tabletop, reaching that arm up towards the sky. Wonderful. Now let's repeat on the other side. Inhale, lift the arm to the sky. Exhale, thread it underneath the other arm, bringing the cheek down to the mat, shoulder down. Reaching the arm over top, stretching forward towards the top of the mat, keeping the hips nice and square. Again, find that relaxation. Find that release through the spine, through the body. Begin to come back up to center, reaching that threaded arm up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, release the hand down to the mat. Walk your hands slightly forward now and allow the hips to come down towards the mat. Coming into cobra position, splay the fingertips, keeping a soft bend in the arms, keeping the wrists slightly off center to the shoulders. Draw the shoulders back and down away from the ears and open through the chest, through the collarbones. Take a nice big inhale here. Exhale, let it go. Inhale again. Exhale, let it go. Feel that stretch through the belly, through the chest. Lovely. Now just to add a little variation to this, we're going to twist the hands that they face towards each long edge of the mat. So we're twisting them away from the body. Wonderful. Once you meet me here, lift up through the body. Really feel the deeper stretch in the chest, in the arms in this seal pose. Notice how this slight variation changes this pose. Hold for a nice big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Wonderful. Now twist the hands back down so that they come back into a cobra. Lower the chest down all the way, keeping the hands beside the chest. When you're ready, we're going to lift up into our four-limbed staff pose or chaturanga. Inhale, come up into our upward facing dog. Stretch out through the belly, through the chest. Untuck the toes. Exhale, tuck the toes under and lift the tailbone to the sky, downward facing dog. And we're just going to spend a few moments here just walking out the dog, pushing one heel towards the mat and then the other. Feeling that release through the hamstrings, through the calves. Keeping the spine nice and long, neck is long, shoulders drawing together away from the ears. Feel that release in the sternum, in the chest, pressing the belly towards the thighs. Inhale, lift the right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Keep the leg nice and straight. Exhale, step that foot in towards the chest and hold in this plank position for just one moment. Step the foot between the hands, lower the back knee down, untuck the toes. Wonderful. Inhale, take the arms to the sky. Feel that elongation through the belly, through the chest, through the spine. Hold here for a breath. Keeping the arms where they are in the sky, we're going to bend the left arm, reaching the hand behind our back towards the right shoulder. With your right hand, pull that left elbow towards the right side, so taking a nice little twist here. Take a few deep breaths, really getting in deep into that left psoas, into that left hip flexor and that left side body. This is really good for detoxing the body. So just hold for another deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. Release the arms and take them back towards the sky. Hold for a breath here. Then bring your hands down over heart center, bringing them together in a prayer position. Take the left elbow to the right knee, bringing the left shoulder, the left armpit onto that knee. So we're just kind of hooking the arms over top of that right leg. Hold here for a nice deep inhale. Exhale, let it go, keeping the gaze to the sky. Now if you'd like to advance, I'm going to offer you a nice little variation here. So bring the left hand down towards the foot, keeping it to the right side of that right foot. So this is quite an intense variation, so keep that knee locked into the shoulder. If this is too much for you, just return to our prayer position. Right arm comes up towards the sky, really twist up, looking up if you can. Hold here for a nice deep inhale, feel that release. Exhale, come back into variation 1, that twisted prayer. Inhale, take the arms to the sky. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Tuck the back toes under, lift off the back knee. Step back into plank. And then push your way into our downward facing dog. Wonderful, shall we repeat that on the other side? Let's go. Inhale, lift the left leg to the sky, point the toes, straighten out the leg, three-legged dog. Inhale, tuck that knee into center towards the chest. Step that foot between the hands, drop the back knee, untuck the toes, come into our low lunge. Inhale, arms to the sky. Feel that lengthening sensation through the spine and also that deep release in the right psoas. Hold here for a nice deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale again. Exhale, let it go. Now keeping your arms where they are, bring the right hand behind the back, reaching for the left shoulder. Take the left hand to the right elbow. Just gently pull that right elbow towards the left side. Getting that side body stretch and activating that stretch through the right psoas. Breathe here for 2 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Return to center. Arms come up. Take the hands down over heart center, prayer position. Twisting so that the right elbow comes down towards the left knee. Locking the right armpit over the knee. Hold here for a breath. And then again, if you'd like to advance, you can bring the right hand down across the left leg, taking the left arm to the sky, gaze to the sky or to the side. Breathe here for a breath. Really feel that release through the shoulder, through the hip, through the spine. Wonderful. Inhale, come up to center, low lunge. Exhale, hands come down. Lift off the back knee, tuck the toes under. And then we're going to step back into our plank position. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lower down into our Chaturanga yet again. Hold for a breath. And then release the entire front side of the body down onto the mat. Wonderful. Now when you're ready, we're going to come into locust pose. So bring your arms behind you. Palms facing towards one another. Inhale, we're going to lift the chest up off the mat as far as we can, gazes ahead. And if you like, you can lift off the thighs and the calves up off the mat, pointing the toes. Hold for an inhale. And an exhale. Hold for another inhale, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the arms. And exhale, one more. Inhale here. And exhale, let it go. Now we're going to reach back, reaching for the right ankle with the right hand. We're just going to lift the foot up towards the sky, lifting the right thigh up off the mat. Left arm out in front of you for support. You can be on the forearm or the hand. Gazes ahead, stretching through the right shoulder. Hold for a nice inhale. And exhale. Inhale again. Exhale, lower the thigh down, lower the chest. Let's do that on the other side. Reaching back for the left ankle, lifting the foot up towards the sky, thigh comes up off the mat, chest comes up, balancing on that right arm. Feel that release through the left shoulder. Inhale here. Exhale, let it go. Inhale again. Exhale, lower the thigh back down. Coming into Sphinx pose now, so coming up onto your forearms, fingertips splayed. Elbows stacked underneath the shoulders, gazes ahead, drawing the shoulders away from the body. Wonderful. Hold for a nice deep inhale here. Exhale, release. Now when you're ready, we're going to tuck the toes under, lift the thighs and the hips up off the mat, coming into forearm plank. Hold for a nice big inhale, squeeze the core. Then as we exhale, we're going to push our tailbone towards the sky, open through the chest, through the shoulders, coming into dolphin. This is a really deep stretch for the sternum, for the chest, for the shoulders as well. Now from here, just adding a little challenge. Without dropping the knees, I want you to push your way into downward facing dog, so just coming up onto your hands. Wonderful. Just adding a nice little challenge. When you're ready, on your next inhale, we're going to hop and land down onto our sit bones facing the top of our mat. Lovely. Once you meet me here, we're going to prepare for our cool down, but I've got one final last little challenge for you today that will really burn the core, burn your hips out too. So when you're ready, bringing your weight slightly back, we're going to come into boat pose. So arms out in front of you, palms to the sky. Bring your feet up off the mat. Gaze is slightly up. keeping the spine straight, cores engaged. I'd like you to extend the legs if you can. Now you may find it easier to wrap the peace fingers around the big toes and lift the legs up to the sky in that variation. Or if you've got brilliant core strength, you can just extend them as is. Wonderful, hold here for a breath. And then if you haven't taken that variation with the peace fingers around the big toes, please do so. And then what we're going to do from here is just draw the legs apart slightly so that we're coming into a slight straddle. So our legs are over hip distance apart. Really open through the chest here, sit up nice and tall. And then slowly with control, keeping our legs exactly the same, we're going to roll down onto our back, reclining down. Wonderful. Once you've done this, we're going to bend through the legs and come into happy baby pose. Just hold it for a few moments. I'd like you to rock from side to side, just releasing through the hips. Feel that release also through the lower back, through the hamstrings. Close your eyes as you do so. Join the knees back together now, hug the knees in towards the chest, and then releasing the left leg down to the mat, straightening it out, hugging the right knee in for a moment, and then allow the right knee to fall away to the left side, coming into a supine twist. You can take the right arm out to the right side, gaze to the right side if you'd like, just to add a little variation here. Now if you'd like to advance in this supine twist and get a deeper stretch for the belly, for the digestive system, you can reach down for your left foot, drawing the left foot towards the glutes, reaching down with the right hand. Keeping your gaze towards the right side, just taking this cat-tail variation. This is a really deep twist, also bringing in a little stretch for the quad and the hips. So just hold here for a few moments. Extend through the left leg and slowly roll flat on your back so that the right knee comes in towards the chest. Switch over so the left knee comes in, extending out the right leg. Hold for a breath. And then allow the left knee to come down over to the right side. Gazes over to the left, extending out the left arm. Trying to keep both shoulders on the mat if you can. Hold for a breath. And then if you'd like to advance, you can come into that cat-tail pose. So you can reach with the left hand for the right foot, drawing that foot towards the glute, keeping your gaze towards the left side. Wonderful. Now make your way back to center, hugging the left knee in, and then extend that leg out. Now for the final minute remaining in our practice, we're just going to lie in our Shavasana, extending both legs out, maybe taking a slight starfish, so widening the legs and the arms, palms facing up. Close the eyes, and I'd just like you to stay here for as long as you'd like. The music will continue for another 50 seconds, but after that, when the flow is finished, you can stay for as long as you need. Keeping the mind clear, keeping the body calm and relaxed, grounded to the mat. Allow the body to be completely absorbed to this moment, relieving any tension, mental or physical. Allow the body to completely relax. Don't clench your hands or your jaw or your feet. Just completely relax. Breathing into the belly. Now I'm going to say goodbye to you now and wish you a lovely rest of your day, but I'd like you to stay there for as long as you need. So when you're ready, join me in saying Namaste to end the practice. Namaste.